is Motorsports magazine. Later in the program, we'll be going to Hammond River Raceway for an update on the sportsman class in maritime stock car racing. But first up, let's have a look at exhibition truck pulling. It was just some of the activity going on at the East Coast Big Rig and Off-Road Jamboree. Andrew LaRue was down on the pits and spoke with some of the participants.
What's your name, sir?
Gerald Pelletier.
And where are you from?
Bangor, Maine.
And how long have you been pulling?
For 12 years now.
12 years. Could you tell what kind of motor is that?
It's a road deck engine.
How many?
Big block Chevy with aluminum heads and aluminum blocks.
How many horsepower would that be?
On the dyno, the guy said it had 1,300 horse. The guy that built it, it's fuel injected with alcohol. No cooling except just alcohol and heavy oil that's your weight.
Have you been in other competitions this year, or?
Oh yes, I've had 6 pulls until now.
And how have you did so far?
In the 6,200 pounds, I get first place everywhere that I went.
That's good.
Yeah. But I got beat in 58 times, a couple of places. We're pulling here tonight, and I was here last year. I got second place last year because the track being awful muddy as we ran in the morning.
Yeah.
We plan to be back here next year. We're going to pull with Kevin the 13th. Then in September we're going to Fredericton.
Yeah.
14 we're pulling in Prescal, and 7th we're going to pull in Bangor. And I go to New Hampshire and Massachusetts and New York.
So you go to quite a few competitions?
Yeah, mostly every weekend.
What's your name, sir?
Michael Harvey.
And where are you from?
Brooklyn, Nova Scotia.
And are these your sons, or?
No, these are fellows that live in the village where I live.
Your guys' names are?
Devin Harvey. Aaron Harvey.
And you've been racing quite a bit this year, like pulling rather quite a bit this year? Or?
Yeah, we went to Bridgewater, Nova Scotia, and Colebrook, Nova Scotia, down the Napas Valley, Woodstock, New Brunswick, here. And we go over the island on Friday, Prince Edward Island, running in a points series. And this is just more or less like an exhibition pull here for the truck show. And here it's no points or nothing, we're just here as an exhibition deal.
Yeah. And how you been doing so far? Like,
we're running in the top 5 everywhere we go. So.
What's your best pull?
We usually like full pulls, going over 300 feet. And we usually like Truro, Nova Scotia. It's probably one of the best pulls in the Maritimes. That's considered our home pull, so that's the one we like the best.
What kind of, is this specially designed, or is it
just a
body outfit?
A roadster. It's a regular 2-wheel drive pulling truck, and we just made it out of this so we had more movable weight, and it was stretched out the full length by the rule book, and just running a naturally aspirated motor, 427 shaft.
These are two different classes, these two vehicles?
These two trucks run in the same class.
They're in the same class?
They're both 2-wheel drive modified.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, well thanks for your time, and good luck today.
Thank you.
Here's Mike's young nephew, David Harvey. Let's see what he does with the little roadster. Here's a pretty wine-colored truck, appropriately named Yesterday's Wine. That appears to be a vintage Ford pickup body, circa 1950. Here's Mike Harvey in his main two-wheel drive truck, Thunderbolt. I would say they might be running a little lightweight, say 5,800 pounds for tonight's exhibition pull. Fredericton's Lee Kelly. This blown alcohol power plant can really get those Dick C. Peck rear tires spinning. Salvage 1, here's a different sort of exhibition puller. Listen for the diesel roar.
Salvage 1, just finished dropping a load of apples off of Sterling. Kind enough to come on over and give the sled a little pull for us. The apples were awful bruised up the time you got to meet Sterling, so I don't know why.
Another red Ford pickup, a big, bad red one, this time in the four-wheel drive category. No wheelies for these guys, they want all foreskins firmly planted to the track. Gerald Pelletier in Pelletier's Pride. He's always a top contender in the northeastern states and the maritime provinces.
What's your name, sir?
Dale Hansen,
And where are you from?
Fort Fairfield, Maine.
Maine. You do a lot of truck pulling, or?
Well, we're starting to get into it a little bit. This is our first year with this truck. We pulled stock last year. And, we liked it, so we're trying to get into it a little bit.
What kind of truck is this?
This is a 37 Ford. It's got a 429 Corvette jet motor, Mustang motor in it.
How many
muscle cars?
Did you do all the work yourself?
No, I went out in Kansas and bought the truck in April and drug it home from Kansas, and we made some changes on it and we're trying to get it dialed in, but we're having quite a job, you know. It's quite a little trick to drive in it. But
Have you been in some other competitions so far this year?
yeah, we pulled Woodstock 2 weeks ago and had a second and a sixth, I guess, up there. And we've been running fourth, fifth, sixes, once in a while a first.
What class is your truck?
This modified.
Modified.
Yeah, four-wheel drive modified.
Okay, well, thanks very much for your time.
You're welcome.
Good luck today.
Yep.
And here goes Dale in Wiley's Twister. That's a pretty looking truck, Dale. It's bow tie time. Chevy Power takes the track with no problem.
Where are you from? Have you been running other competitions so far this year, or is this?
No, yeah, I've been running 8 years.
Running 8 years? How many of you did so far this year? Like
3.
3? How'd you do in those?
First and the second. 2.
What kind of truck is it?
Chef, S10.
Chevy S10? Yeah. What size?
454.
454. How many horsepower is that?
705.
So what class is that with this size of
It's a
truck?
modified truck, just 6,200 pounds and 58.
Is there any special meaning? Surely a business too?
Strictly business.
Strictly business too? Any special meaning behind the name, or just decide on that one?
Sounded good.
It sounded good.
Well, Larry, it's time to see the business side of Strictly Business 2. Want to see more motorsports action? Well, coming up Saturday, August the 28th, at the Atlantic Superstore Mall in St. John, New Brunswick, the Mustang Owners Club presents their 1993 All Ford Roundup, open to all Mustangs, Fords, cars, and trucks. Benefits from this show are going to the Children's Wish Foundation. 100 laps of Maritime Sportsman Stock Car Association at the Bud 100 Shootout, Friday night, August 27th at Hammond River Raceway. Motocross coming to Hammond River. They'll be there the weekend, August 21st and 22nd. This is their only stop here in St. John this year. There'll be drag racing down at Penfield Dragway, Saturday, August 21st, gambler racing and time trials, and Sunday, August 22nd, eliminations and finals.
The points race at Hammond River Raceway is heating up in the Maritime Sportsman class. Here in mid-August, with 5 or 6 weeks left, Vinnie Bonner leads Bill Somerville by 15 points. This class is the 8-cylinder motors modified for better performance. Tonight, there will be 2 qualifying heats with 10 points up for grabs for the winner in each, and a feature with 20 points on the line. Andrew Cromwell had a chance to catch up with both drivers before the evening of racing.
Okay, we're speaking with Billy Somerville here. Billy, in the Sportsman Division, car 27, you're second behind Vinnie Bonner. 15 points, but apparently you've come from behind quite a way. Can you tell me about that?
Well, I've just been driving a little harder than Vinny, taking chances that he don't. He's driving defensively, and he's trying to win it one way, and I'm trying to win it another.
You're back 15 points, apparently about 5 weeks left before it's all over. Is that a lead that you think that you can take from him?
I don't know. I'm sure hoping to, but if he don't get in trouble or anything, it's going to be pretty hard to, but I'm not going to give up.
Tell me, you just spoke about it now, but tell me what you're going to have to do it. Like, you know, what will the difference be?
Well, taking the chances, run the outside of the track. This track's awful hard to run on the outside. And I have to stay out there and keep trying where he don't have to. But
Tell me about this racing game, you know, and I suppose you say about taking chances. It does, I guess, luck plays a big part of it.
Luck is 50%.
Is that right, eh?
And 25 is a good car.
And the rest skill.
The rest is skill.
You've had a bit of a rougher road, I guess, this summer on the racing circuit than Vinny. He's been racing here with you racing on the Miramichi every week. Tell me about that, and how does that make it more difficult to prepare for the racing here at Hammond River?
Well, we have less time to work on the car for one track. You're preparing for two different, you change your setup from track to track. And there's quite a few different things I change from one track to the other. So it means, along with ordinary maintenance, you have to make these regular changes too.
Does that open up the opportunity for more breakdowns when you have to make the different mechanical changes? I mean, you know, is there more of a chance for you to run into mechanical problems from night to night?
Oh yeah, sure there is, yeah. But you have to do that if you want to run on different tracks. It's just, and I choose to do this, so I don't blame Vinny for staying and run one to win the championship either.
I mean, looking at it, you know, face to face, it's got to be good to have, you know, it's good for stock car racing as a whole to have close races between competitors.
Oh yes, for sure it is. And his car and mine are about equal. They're very close.
What's the camaraderie like between the drivers here? Is it very friendly?
Oh, friendly, yes. Almost all of us are real good friends.
Right. Billy, best of luck to you.
Well, thank you.
Good luck. Okay, Vinny Bonner, car number 1. You're leading the sportsman division here with just about 5 weeks left. You're leading Billy Somerville by 15 points. First of all, tell me about the season so far. You've got to be happy with the way things have been going for you.
Yes, I guess we can't complain. The cars work well, and you know, like I said, we've had a good year so far. We got the competition's pretty strong there right now, and we got to be careful, I guess, more than anything. And the season's winding down, but like I said, on the other hand, we got to watch some of the competition. It's real strong.
Tell me about the competition. What have you done maybe differently that's helped you out there to be on top?
Well, to start with, I built a new car this year. It's a brand new car. I was conservative, I guess. I built a car as strong as the rest of them, I guess, is another thing. And basically, like I said, I just waited my time, and when we had the opportunity, I took the best part of it and went.
How are you going to keep your lead? What do you have to do over the next few weeks? I suppose just be careful.
Yeah, that's part of it. And like I said, you just want to bide your time, and if the chances come, you go. If not, you just have to wait and see what's going to happen from there, I guess.
Billy was saying to me that he's going to drive a bit more aggressively, and that sometimes will work in your favor and sometimes work against. I guess that's all part of the game, would you say?
Oh, yes, that's true. Like I said, I feel the same way. Sometimes you have to if you want to stay on top. We all want that prestige, but who knows?
Billy's chosen the route to race twice a week on the Miramichi and the weekends, and here you've chosen to race here. Do you think that's helped you out in a way?
Well, I've been racing up north too a lot with them. Not as regular, but every second week I go up. We did well up there, and I don't know if it really helps you or not. The more you run your car, the more comfortable you are with it. You know, that's part of it. So I don't think it's any advantage, really, to tell you the truth.
Tell me, off the racetrack, is there any off-track mentality, off-track strategy that you use before you go into a race, or is it basically you just take it as it comes?
Basically, you just take it as it comes pretty well. Like I said, you can talk to you're blue in the face, and when you get on the track there, so many things can happen so quick. So basically, like I said, you just take it as it comes.
What do you think about, 15 points separating two guys? It's not an insurmountable lead, but it's a pretty good lead, 5 weeks left. What do you think about the competition? It's got to be good for stock car racing as a whole to have a race that people can really key in on.
Well, we both want to win the points. That's good, and who knows what's going to happen. I think it's good for the fans. I'd like to see more people out here, hopefully. Other than that, I guess we can't complain. Billy's a good runner. I can't complain about him. He's always there. Yeah. And there's a few more of them, all good cars here, Good bunch of guys, so hopefully the best of luck to them, and hopefully we can vote on top.
You mentioned that you'd like to see more people at the track. What can be done to do that?
I don't know. I think maybe a little more advertisement. That's one thing I find we should have a little more advertisement. Some of these racetracks you go to, you see a big write-up, you see a picture of the car in the papers and stuff. People read the sports, like every evening. They'll see this. That's good advertising, I find. That's one thing we don't have here we should have.
Very good. Well, I hope it comes. Good luck to you, Vinnie Bonner.
All right.
Good luck tonight.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
It didn't take long for things to get started. Here in the first qualifying heat, Bonner and Somerville hook up with both cars spinning out. Unfortunately for Somerville, he couldn't get back on track, and Bonner won this heat to take 10 points. Bonner seemed to drive cautiously the rest of the night, with Somerville having his share of problems, having 2 or 3 other mishaps. When the feature was over, neither man could come out first. However, when all was said and done, Bonner took 34 points for the night, Somerville got less than 30. Both will have to look over their shoulder as car number 9, Les Lamb, is creeping up on their tails.
Okay, trying to get Hank Garland. They're going to drop the green, and I would say that outside lane should move a little bit. Well, now it'll move some part of the way. What did Richard Clarkin do? What do you think? All right. I'll find out. There it is. Watch your left, he's trying to get you. Apples and the outside, Billy Sargo follows. Left lap is Warner follows. Not short, 43, 71, 50 and 4. That was a good finish, that race. Real good race at the end of it. And I guess you have to say Vinnie Bonner did real well. He started last, moved up, then they put him last, and moved back up again. Big hand on the hill. That's the first feature here at Hammond River Raceway.
Standings as of August 16th, 1993, has Bonner with 292, followed by Somerville with 268, and Les Lamb with 260. That's it from Hammond River Raceway. Don't forget to take in the second annual Bud 100 Shootout, Friday, August 27th, 1993, at 8 p.m. Come see all the top sportsman drivers from around the Maritimes and Maine. See you there.